welcome back to my channel. All right, if you're brand new, hit that sub button as well as the bell notification. I drop videos weekly. Also, I do private readings, coaching, standard reads, walk-in reads, priority readings. I thank you all once again. You all always keep me booked and busy, so I thank you. Still have those workshops coming up. I will keep announcing that until I tell you that they're there. So thank you all for that. If you'd like to book any of that, check that pin comment below as well as the description box below. Also, follow me on Patreon for exclusive content that comes there first. Doesn't make it to YouTube for quite some time. I mean, and yeah, it is. Y'all know I do a lot. So definitely join me on Patreon for that. And yeah, follow me on my other YouTube channel and across the internet, Wandering Sparrow Tarot, social media, wanderingsparrow.com. All right, done with the plugs. Let's get into it. So Venus retrograde, you all, is coming up between December 19th through the January 29th, or December 18th through January 28th. I'm actually not sure the exact, but round about that time frame. It was brought to my attention actually tonight by one of you. Brought it to my attention, you know, in regards to Venus retrograde. I did not know Venus was retrograding, so just in time for the Venus retrograde. So we're going to get into this reading. So this is going to be a very in-depth reading, a bit of a double reading, you can say, because I'm going to do a pick a card to start. Let's spread out some light because it is. I'm going to do a pick a card to start, and then also I want you all to go and make sure you watch for your sign. So it's going to be all types of timestamps. It's going to be 4 different options for the pick a card timestamps, and then it's also going to be options for all 12 signs. Make sure you watch for your Venus as well as your sun sign, and also your moon sign. So if you are, let's see, Venus retrograde is going to be in Capricorn. So let's say you are a Capricorn sun. You were born under the Capricorn sign. You're going to watch for that. Then let's say, you know, you've done your birth chart. And definitely you could Google birth chart on the internet and find a trillion and one sites that's going to give you birth chart. You do your birth chart and you realize that, okay, I'm a Capricorn sun and a Cancer moon. Make sure you watch for your Cancer moon sign to see what's coming up for you during Venus retrograde. What's coming up and how will it impact you? So what's coming towards you and what do you need to focus on? What's going to be some constant things that you deal with during Venus retrograde? You know, what's going to be the challenge, rather. And then your Venus sign. So you're going to look up for your Venus sign, which you, if you know, in your chart. And I would also say look up for your rising too. So you got 4 different signs to look for. So very, very, very accurate, in-depth reading. Super, super, super detailed. Super, super, super accurate. Super, super, super precise reading. So let's get into it. All right, so that's good and shuffled. So you have 4 options to choose from. First option is going to be the howlite. Second option is going to be the clear quartz. Third option is going to be the desert rose or the gypsy rose. And fourth option is going to be the green amethyst. All right, now I want you to pause the video, see which of these options you feel resonate with you the most. Come back when you are ready. Now keep in mind, this is a general reading, so I want you to take what resonates. If it's not 100% your story, that is okay. But let's see, that should be more light. Let's get into it. So let's move the options out of the way. Let me make sure I keep the options in order now, or I'm not gonna know. All right, so option number 1. I'm gonna try my lighter, y'all. All right, got it. Don't want it on the floor. All right, option number 1. And remember option number 1. Also choose for your sun sign, moon sign, Venus, and rising at the bottom half of this video. So let's see. I got a whole bunch of plethora oracle. So let's see what's going to come towards. What's coming towards. Or not what's coming towards. How will Venus retrograde impact those who chose option number 1? Ooh, interesting. So we have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse and the Knight of Cups. I'm saying an emphasis on your love life, but lack of relationship. So I feel like with this Knight of Pentacles in the upright, option number 1, I want to say Capricorn. I know I was just talking about Capricorn, but you could be a Capricorn watching this. I want to say I feel some desperate energy, to be honest. Like I feel like that's going to be a huge thing for you when it comes to Venus in retrograde. There's a lot of desperation, and I feel like it feels like this energy of exhaustion. Like you're running, trying to find who it is that you vibe with or your person, and nothing's working out. Or, you know, I see you getting involved. For some of you, you're getting re-involved with an ex. I'm saying you get involved, but nothing's panning out for you. Or it's not going to lead to a relationship because it's a lot of desperate energy that's coming out for you, option number 1. So I feel like this is going to be the challenge for you to overcome any desperate energies. Universe, how is Venus retrograde going to impact those who chose option number 1? It's going to be their challenge. And who's coming towards them? Venus retrograde going to impact option number 1. It's going to be their challenge. What's coming towards them? It's Venus retrograde. We have the King of Cups in the upright. Be aware of somebody coming towards you in emotional manipulation. This King of Cups energy feels like a water sign. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Feels like a water sign who's in and out of your life. I definitely feel like this is somebody. I'm hearing that song. Who made that song, you all? If you know this group, it's old school. What is it? I can't keep running in and out of my life. Or you can't keep running in and out of my life. Keep running. Yeah. Somebody's coming in and out. So you're going to be dealing with some past energies. But I'm also feeling like you're not really necessary. See, this is not somebody that you're betting all your chips on. Option number 1. But this person is in and out of your life. You've dealt with them a lot and you're desperately trying to move on, but I'm not seeing anything stick. So you're going to be dealing with matters of the heart. Look, 2 of Wands in the upright in the near future. Dealing with matters of the heart. And then we got the 3 of Swords and heartbreak. That's what's going on. So that's going to be your biggest challenge during Venus retrograde. It's going to impact you in that way. And a water sign in particular that you're having a hard time with letting go. You're still very wrapped into this person. This person still has your heart. You're weak in the knees when it comes to this person. This person's definitely coming back towards you, but it's going to still end up in heartbreak. And I'm feeling like there's a lot of, you know, desperate energy that you have to work on. Desperate as in you don't think that things are going to work out for you the way you wanted to. You're not going to be happy. You have to get out of that mindset. Let's see. Give me more energy. How will... I want to say Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde might have been a doozy for you too. Look at this. 7 of Swords came out. How will Venus retrograde impact option number 1? 4 of Wands, 6 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles in reverse. I'm seeing you give out way more. Like it's not reciprocated relationships that you've dealt with. And I feel like, you know, this is going to be your chance to let go of an energy that's not ever been serving you or hasn't served you in a long time. I'm hearing like Spirit say you got to stop, you know, maybe lying to yourself or lying about the situation or holding out for something better with this particular person, or you got to try new things in order to get better results. Because it's like you're committed to this energy right here, or you're committed to, it's an energy that you're putting forth and attracting the same things. So that's going to be your largest impact. So let's get some Let's get some more messages. Let's get some Kepler. How would Venus retrograde impact option number 1? What would be the challenges? How would Venus... We have main female, mature woman, despair. Oh, yeah. Despair. You're going to be in your feels. False person. You're going to be in your feels, and it's going to be over someone in particular. For some of you, the person that you are holding on to is married to someone else, main female. They have somebody. It's male or female, but they have another person. Mature woman. I do feel like the biggest thing that you're going to learn is growth in this Venus retrograde. And at the same time, I do feel like there's going to be a family member who comes to your aid. This could be your mom. This could be a sister, you know, but somebody who's mature and has mature energy. Despair. Yeah, your heart's going to go through it. We have the 3 plus the 3. We have 3 plus 2 equals 5. So it's a lot of conflictual energies. Your heart's going to really go through it during this time frame. I see how would Venus retrograde impact option number 1. Soulmates, milk and honey. So I feel like, look, time to go. I feel like there is a chance for you to, you know, not, it's like this is a cautionary thing. If you know what's coming up, you know what you can avoid. You don't have to go through any of these things that's coming up. Like when that person from the past who didn't appreciate you comes back, you don't have to answer their call. You know, you can change the energy in which you're attracting to somebody. Maybe you're going on vacation, you know, for milk and honey. You know, maybe your soulmate is already amongst you, but you're looking at it in the wrong way. So you have to change your energy. But you are going to come across soulmate energy in this time frame. Let's see. How will Venus retrograde impact option number 1, universe? How will Venus retrograde? We have trust. Venus retrograde. Playfulness. Pay attention. See, you keep on getting warnings. Heart-to-heart conversations. You're going to have people coming in. You're going to have your past coming in. You're going to have your future coming in. Or your present, I should say. But, you know, I'm feeling fleeting energies. And once again, you have to beware when it comes to your heart. You have to see, you have trust. I feel like for those of you who chose option number 1, you might be dealing with a lot of trust issues. Maybe you yourself aren't mature yet. So there's a lot of immaturity, a lot of playfulness. And this is why maybe you attract the people or have attracted the people that you have. Let's see. What's going on in your shadow? Option number 1. How is Venus retrograde going to impact number 1 the most? The child I was meant to be. You have some old childhood issues that you have to heal. You might be dealing with mommy and daddy issues. Things have to heal. And this is why you keep dealing with the type of heartbreak that you deal with. It's like you're not worried about other areas in your life, but you're dealing with a lot of heartbreak because that inner child is wounded and you need to heal that inner child. Give me more. Artificial heart. You're not, see, wearing a mask. You're not being truthful. And sacrifice. So I feel like the sacrifice is in relation to people pleasing. You might have found yourself really trying to please others and they still let you down, but it wasn't coming out of sincere energy. So it's like, I feel like this is going to be your challenge, is going to be, you know, learning how to, you know, walk, how to grow, how to evolve, how to mature. That's going to be your, you know, biggest growth opportunity during Venus retrograde, but you have to be open to doing it or you're going to repeat this. So let's see. What do you need to heal? What does option number 1 need to heal? This option number 1 needs to heal. Universe. Option number 1 needs to heal. You have, see, growth. See, it's time for you to mature and grow. You're going to be dealing, see, the fact that you're dealing with romantic things and even in how you're going away with it, is something that's going to be destined to repeat if you don't grow. And we have death, transition, evolution, and self-love. You have to work on self. You have to work on self. That's what I'm getting with that one. Let's see. What is this at the bottom of the deck? Changes. See? It's time for you to finally change. And let's get a surrender card to close out this message. Universe, how Venus retrograde impact option number 1. Surrender to the wisdom of your body. Surrender to receiving support and love. Surrender resentments. You got to get out of any bitter energies that you may be holding on to due to people, you know, leaving you jaded. A lot of this has to do with the fact that people can only do to us what we allow. You've allowed people to take advantage. You know, not saying that, you know, in a terrible way. But once you know that that's what somebody's situation is, what their MO is, it was up to you, or it is up to us to change. So that's going to be your biggest challenge, you know, not allowing cycles to repeat, you know, cycles and people to, you know, mess with your emotions and get towards you in your emotions and manipulate through your emotions, manipulate you through your emotions. That's what I'm getting with that. So thank you, option number 1, for tuning in. You all, let me know, how do you feel about this reading in the comment section below? Did this reading resonate for you? Is it not resonating for you? In a littlest of the bits? What are your feelings behind this reading? If you'd like to book a private reading, Coaching Sandy, or you walk and priority reading, I want you to check that pinned comment below, as well as the description box below. Become a patron of mine. Also, where I do a plethora of readings. And my workshop's coming up soon. And make sure you watch later in the video, choose options for your sun sign, moon sign, Venus, as well as your rising. And let's get into our second option, option number 2. And let's find out, option number 2, how will Venus retrograde impact you? What challenges will you face? How will Venus retrograde impact option number 2? What challenges will they face? Venus retrograde impact option number 2. What challenges will they face? Venus impact option number 2. What challenges will they face? This might involve a lot to do with work or money situations. Venus retrograde impacting you. All right. You might have a lot of worries surrounding money matters. Option number 2. Let's see. How will Venus retrograde impact option number 2? What will be their challenges? Option number 2. What will be their challenges? All right, we're not done. I got more. How will Venus retrograde? Option number 2. What will be their challenges? Yep. Let's grab some shadow work. They need to work on. Option number 2. Need to work on in regards to challenges. Keep going. Nope. This says stop. Option number 2, need to work on regards to challenges. What is Venus retrograde? Bring it to you to the forefront. Okay, this says stop. What is Venus? Need to work on challenges. All right. And I know I had one more. I'm dealing with so many today. How will Venus retrograde impact option number 2? There we go. All right, let's see Venus retrograde's impact on you. All right. So we got distant horizons. And we have wealthy man. So definitely I feel like Venus retrograde, the biggest thing that's going to impact is in regards to decision making, maybe about going away somewhere, traveling for work, or taking a job elsewhere, or this is about a life decision. Maybe this is about moving as well. Wealthy man tells me, I feel like you have a choice to make. You know, it's a choice that could lead towards greater wealth, or a choice for you to stay behind and kind of, you know, be with the familiar, with the wealthy man. This also can involve a father, or, you know, a spouse, somebody that's older than you, but a lot dealing with money and travel. And I do feel like during Venus retrograde, you're going to have the opportunity to travel. Maybe you'll be traveling with this wealthy man. For some of you, this is a significant other. So let's see. We have the 9 of Cups that came out in the reverse. So I see you being uncomfortable, a little bit uncomfortable. And it's all because there's something you're working towards. It feels like a monetary goal. It's like, I don't feel like you're going to be satisfied. So you're not going to be uncomfortable in regards to your surroundings, not having enough. In fact, you're going to have excess during this Venus retrograde. But I see you not satisfied with the things that you have. Option number 2. We have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. So with this Ace of Wands, I'm not feeling you very connected, you know, feeling very passionate about much. It's a lot about, you know, I do feel like there's travel coming up for you for sure. But there's something going on where it's like in the moment, you're not feeling as connected or passionate towards any venture. It's like you're kind of in autopilot. You're kind of, you know, kind of a robot. We have the Knight of Pentacles that came out in the upright. So I do see an offer of love coming towards you during Venus retrograde. It feels like, yes, it feels like new energy. It could be this older wealthy man that I'm picking up, because we got 1 + 3 = 4. So number of commitment. So you might be approaching a commitment. 8 of Pentacles. I'm seeing you spend a lot of time working on self and working towards work. So Venus retrograde is going to really amplify the need for you. Not even the need. Well, for some of you, the need, because it's like the need for you to work and become, you know, reignite your passion, work towards something, whether it's a relationship, whether it's, you know, job goals. But the heavy thing is relationship and job goals. I really feel like you're going to be, you know, really working hard during this retrograde, you know, in a growth aspect. So it's really going to impact you in that area. We have, look, 7 of Pentacles in the upright. You're going to work really hard during this retrograde in regards to growth. You know, you're going to be investing in self. I'm not feeling anything is going to really get neglected in regards to you focusing on self, but I do feel like there's travel for you. We have the Ace of Cups, though. You won't have much time for romance. I'm not saying you really focus on romance. And I do feel like, you know, Venus retrograde is also going to bring up a need for you to focus on, you know, making sure you're taking care of self. You know, you're being self-compassionate. You know, you're watching over yourself. You know, take yourself out. Do something nice for yourself. We have the 3 of Cups in the upright. I see you. You're going to be out celebrating a lot. There's a really huge, now this is a timeless read, but there's a really big NYE party that you're going to be attending, Christmas party that you're going to be attending. I'm really seeing you spend a lot of time. There's a lot of networking going on. So Venus retrograde is going to bring about a lot of things in regards to work for you, and a love opportunity, but I don't see you ignoring it, but I don't see you jumping towards it either, because you're so focused elsewhere. But once again, you're still in autopilot. For some of you, have to figure out how to reignite the passion in you. We have the 2 of Wands in the upright. So definitely travel. You're going to be traveling during retrograde, Venus retrograde. And then we have the 6 of, what is that? Yeah, 6 of Cups, 6 of Coins in the reverse. So once again, beware of expending all of your energy, and beware of people not reciprocating. If you find that somebody's not giving back what you're putting out, option number 2, then cease putting it out. That's it. Happy, and go the distance. I told you, you got 2 distant horizons. You are going away. You got vacations. You got, you know, or some type of work, away work thing going on. Option number 2. And happy. I see happiness being a big thing. You are grinding to work towards happiness. Just ultimately, that's your motivation. So let's see what else. We have new love. I told you somebody coming in. Give them a chance. Let go of control issues. Give this person a chance. I do feel like it's going to be somebody older than you. So it could be somebody older. This could be male or female, but mature male. Somebody older. I'm feeling particularly an earth sign very soon. And then we have heart-to-heart conversations. So you got somebody coming in very soon towards you. Heart-to-heart conversations. Allow yourself to live and let live, you know, and let this new love in. Once again, I see you working very hard. I see you being very abundant. But make sure that you make time for other parts of your life. Because, yeah, Venus retrograde, it's going to be heavy emphasis on travel, work, money gains. But easily, other parts of your life, including yourself, can get very lost, you know, if you don't take care of yourself, even your health, you know, make sure you make time to go to the doctors even, you know, that's what I'm getting. So let's see what's going on with the shadow parts. What's going to be a challenge? Triumph of lies. And then we have, what is this? Retreat. So more energy. I'm seeing the need for you to take time off and relax and just not do, you know, just be at home, just, you know. And then we got triumph of lies. So this is about being honest to yourself. I feel like there's going to be a lot of things that are revealed on a self level just for you to know. Option number 2, that, you know, Spirit is saying it's time for you to get together. Something about your health, you know, make sure you're focused on your health, where your health is going to be brought to the forefront, not in a way where it's like, oh goodness, you got to worry. I'm not even sensing that you got to go to the hospital or anything like that or any checkups. But this is more so focus on your health during these next 6 weeks and really just do what you got to do for your health. You know, get serious, get disciplined. Let's see. More further messages. Surrender the drama. So no matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. So Spirit is saying to remove yourself from any drama. Like, I feel like your energy is going to be very sensitive, you know, potentially very sensitive during this time frame of Venus retrograde. So you're going to want to make sure you stay out as much drama as possible and surrender negative thinking. You have to change your mind in order to change your life, and make sure you are thinking positive things, because these are the thoughts that are going to be driving your actions. So get into positive thoughts, especially you're in high manifestation mode, option number 2. So you want to make sure you particularly are in very high thought energy so that you can get what you want and not what you don't want. But that's what I have for you, option number 2. So let me know how you all felt about this in the comment section below. Keep in mind, I was going to say keep in mind these general messages. I've been doing readings all day, y'all. But yeah, if you like to book a private reading, coaching, same day read, walk and read, priority reading, any of my workshops, become a patron of mine, or join me on my second YouTube channel, or go to the channel section. I got other YouTube channel too, if it's still in existence. If you want to be a part of any of that, I said Patreon, yeah. Then check that pinned comment below, as well as the description box below. And don't forget to look at, you know, your sign, sun, moon, rising Venus at the bottom in order to get a full spectrum reading, super accurate, super detailed. Option number 2. Anyway, let's go into option number 3. So option number 3, how will Venus in retrograde, and it flapped out my candle, impact you the most? How will it impact you? What else do we want to know? How will Venus retrograde impact you? What are going to be the challenges that you come up across the most? So let's find out. Universe, how will Venus in retrograde impact option number 3 the most? Let's see which way. It definitely wants to go this way. How will Venus in retrograde impact option number 3? You're going to be called to make some fast decisions. Option number 3. How will Venus in retrograde impact option number 3? What will be their challenges? All right. Let's start right there. King of Coins. Something you're dealing with an earth sign. Something that involves an earth sign. most notably a Virgo. That's what I'm getting with that. How will Venus in retrograde impact option number 3? How will Venus in retrograde impact option number 3? Let's see. Need one more, 2 more. How will Venus in retrograde impact option number 3? 1 more. How will Venus in retrograde impact option number 3? I'm feeling all of those. We have high honor. I feel like somebody, it feels like your energy, or it could be energies around you. Somebody's wearing a mask. It's like on the outside, you're very celebrated, but you don't feel like you're stepping in your truth. Option number 3, how will Venus in retrograde impact option number 3? 3 cards. How will Venus retrograde impact option number 3? Venus in retrograde impact option number 3. Never ending story. Yeah, something's involving a King of Pentacles, most notably a Virgo energy. There's some in and out energy here, back and forth energy here. It's not the end. Option number 3. How will Venus in retrograde impact option number 3? What's going to be their biggest challenges? I keep on shuffling towards the floor. Words all over the place. How will Venus in retrograde impact option number 3? It's going to be their challenges. How will Venus in retrograde impact option number 3? What's going to be their challenges? Impact option number 3. What's going to be their challenges? We have healing family issues. So maybe this Virgo that I'm picking up on is a family member, father figure, most notably. Venus in retrograde impacts option number 3. What do they need to work on? 2 cards. Venus in retrograde. All right. We have joy. I feel like Spirit is telling you to seek joy. Maybe you're somebody who worries a lot, because I'm hearing this song, Don't Worry, Be Happy. Don't worry, be happy. Yeah. You're somebody who needs to not worry so much. What are you worried about? You worry about family. You could be somebody who definitely takes care of your family, provides. You could be worried about money too. That's what I'm picking up with that. Because you provide. A lot of people lean on you. Option number 3. What is option number 3's challenge during Venus retrograde? Venus challenge. Venus retrograde. All right, I'm hearing to stop. Do I want to? Okay, one more. Venus retrograde. Okay. We have today for tomorrow. You could be, do you spend a lot of time in the past? Option number 3. Because you could be kind of like, living in the past, or there's a need for you to, kind of let go of some things in your past that you just have a hard time of. It's like you do a lot of comparisons of, this back in the day, that back in the day. There could be a reluctance of moving forward because you're comfortable with the past. Give me more. Give me surrender messages. How will Venus in retrograde affect option number 3? How will Venus in retrograde, give me one more, affect option number 3? We have surrender to rest and sleep. That's telling you not to worry. Surrender denial, surrender to setting limits. Feeling a lot of these. But you might have to, there might be a need for you to set boundaries. Option number 3. So let's see. Venus in retrograde, how will it impact you? What challenges will you face what lessons are you supposed to learn? What are you supposed to overcome? So let's see. We have gift. So you could be getting some type of gift from somebody from afar. Or this can involve work. 1 + 7 = 8. 8 is about, you know, that toil, that labor, working on self, hard work, collaborations, things like that. So you could be receiving a gift from work. Look, I just said toil and labor. Didn't I just say it? I literally just said it. Had no idea this was coming out. So look at that. Dealing with work. Dealing with, maybe there's some work that needs to be done with some, you know, soulmate energy, somebody that you regard as your twin flame. Definitely some work that needs to be done with love. There's a never-ending story that's coming out. I told you I'm feeling strong about some Virgo energy, that King of Pentacles, some very, you know, strong stuff that needs to be. See, it's not closure. I can't say that the case is going to be closed. It's more than just closure. There's more to be done between the two of you all. Whether it's a relationship, there's more love there, more physical interaction there. Or if this was a friendship or family, there's more healing that needs to be done. But ultimately, there's healing between you and this person coming up. Pathway. This person could be at a distance. You can be at a distance. Once again, 3 + 5 = 8. You have to work on something with somebody who's at a distance. So I definitely feel for you. I was about to say, I feel for you, Virgo. So you could be a Virgo watching this. Definitely, this is your message. But I feel like there's something that you need to do that's, you know, dealing with distance. Somebody at a distance from you, or something at a distance from you that you have to finally deal with and handle. You know, there we go about those inner child wounds again. 8 + 1 = 9. So this is dealing with self. 9, September, Virgo energy. This is dealing with self. You know, there's some inner child that you have to attend to. You have to, you know, maybe this is a self-healing journey you need to take, but you have to finally take care of yourself. And then we have expectation. So once again, you have a gift coming towards you. This could be a Christmas gift, depending on when you're watching this, or some type of communication that's coming towards you, but some type of closure that's coming towards you. 2 + 8 = 10. So some type of closure, some type of apology even, or maybe this is you going towards somebody. You could be going towards to apologize to a female, to another female, or if you're a male, to a female, or if you're, you know, a woman, you could be apologizing to a man. But highly more so a feminine energy. You've been waiting on something too, waiting on this interaction, or waiting for this apology, or this person's been waiting on it from you, and it's at somebody from a distance. You know, there's a pathway you have to take. You have to be brave enough to take it. So definitely Venus in retrograde is going to bring this to the forefront, highlighted for you. Option number 3. We have the King of Swords in the reverse. So I see option number 3, you may have an issue with how you talk to people. Like, you have to be kinder. You have to learn how to be patient, you know, and not so quick, and, you know, maybe cursing people out a lot. Or I'm seeing the tempers really flare with you during retrograde, Venus retrograde. You got the 2 of Wands that came out. So yeah, there's some definite business that you have to handle in the distant. And it's going to be you that has to say this apology. 8 of Wands. This is travel. I see you traveling towards something. I see you, you know, having to, you know, just kind of suck up whatever you need to suck up, grin and bear it, and make these apologies. I feel like there's going to be a lot of, you know, ulterior motive type of energy coming towards you, or beware of people with ulterior motives with the 5 of Swords that came out, or you may have ulterior motives with the 5 of Swords that came out, but, you know, beware of working in that energy. We have, I'm just going to regard this as the Joker. But yeah, we have the Joker, or this random card that came with the deck, but I'm going to call this the Fool. So there's going to be unexpected things. One, you're going to be called to have faith during this time, to take leap of faith, go on a journey. So I definitely feel like you're traveling, but once again, you're going to have to be the first to say, I'm sorry. You're going to have to, this is about humility. You're going to be, Venus retrograde is going to teach you about humbling yourself, being, you know, humility. And there's been something that you've been trying to ignore. For a lot of you, this is matters of the heart, or a friendship, or just change. It's something that you have ignored that you're not going to be able to ignore anymore. So Venus in retrograde is going to start you on that journey. It's something that you just can't ignore anymore. And Spirit is like, no, you're not. Before we get into your love life, let's see. And this doesn't have to be your love life per se, but let's see what else is going on. What is Venus in retrograde? How's it going to impact you? We have observer. Somebody is watching you from afar. We have time for a nap. We have, what I tell you, go the distance. You're definitely traveling. But this is traveling towards somebody. It's like somebody's coming towards you to say something to you, like an apology in person, or you'll be doing that. And we have orphan. So you might be feeling a bit abandoned, or it's going to bring about abandonment issues. You are being watched from afar, but I'm seeing you kind of be off to the side and silent. There's something kind of sneaky in your energy, option number 3, or very mysterious, I should say, not sneaky. And time for a nap. I see you taking some time off. This is definitely about, becoming humble and, recuperating your energy, because I also feel like you're somebody where it's like you're constantly on the go. Your energy is like feeling jam-packed, I mean, and I feel like a lot of that has to do with you trying to distract yourself. So we have pay attention to the red flags. I'm hearing mask off. You can't wear that mask anymore. Let go of control issues. I told you somebody got a mouth on them. And you have to learn how to let go. Look, forgive and learn. I told you there's an apology either coming from you or coming toward you at some type of distance. This is about, learning how to, admit when you're wrong, especially when it's something that you want, have what you want by admitting when you're wrong and being able to, do what you need to do, without pushing away your blessings. And then we have passion. So in regards to romance, I feel like for some of you, this person at a distance, or there's passion coming towards you. You're going to be working on your passions, or there's going to be a lot of passion that you experience. So there's going to be a lot of emotional, definite uptick on your sex life during Venus in retrograde. But I feel like you are like really grasping towards an emotional connection. Option number 3, it feels like that, like you just like a cup of water in the desert, and Venus in retrograde is going to bring that to the forefront for you the most. So we have anger and chains. There's a lot of anger you're holding on to from your past in particular. Not feeling like you were good enough. And I feel like whomever this is that you have to apologize to, maybe this is what you made them feel like. Not feeling like you were good enough. You could have been bullied when you were in school, or bullied by friends of yours now who now want to be on your team because you got all this money going for you. You got this business going for you. You got all this beauty, this glow up. You got so much going for you. Now people want, back then they didn't want you. Now you hot, they all own you. And these were people that were deceitful towards you. We have revenge. So I do feel like, you're in that energy. It's a spiteful energy, but you're wearing a mask about it. It's like you're pretending to be, the cutesy mouse when really you're like the wolf. And you're trying to, get back at people. You don't want to do that. You want to, live sincerely, because this mask is only hurting you. Option number 3. So let's see. What do you need to heal? We have ancient wisdom, grandparents, or someone older and wiser. You're going to want to go to them for advice and just talk to them. They're going to be able to guide you. You have definitely older family member who's going to be able to guide you out of like some of this confusion and resentment that you're feeling. We have movement into balance. See, Mercury in retrograde is going to, be urging you towards getting balanced. We have burden. With this burden, I feel like, once again, this is this burden of this hidden energy that you're carrying. On the outside, I mean, you look like you got your thing going on. But behind your eyes, it's like you can see, you're not really living the life that... It's like you're wearing fake Versace. You got on Versace, And it's like on the outside looking into the naked eye, to the untrained eye, that is. People think it's Versace, but you really got on Versace. And you have to be real, because this mask will eventually break, and then boom, you really won't be able to hide none of that. Walk in your truth. For some of you, this is about your sexuality. It could be time for you to really, come to terms with your sexuality and walk in that truth, your true identity, who you are. And then we have discernment. I feel like you've chased the wrong things, option number 3. You could have been chasing glitz, glamour, fame, what it looks like, and you did not get the results that you wanted. And so it built up a lot of unhappiness. That's what I'm getting with that one. So I do feel like a part of you, whatever this is that you're chasing at a distance, it's a part of your truth. It's a part of your happiness. And this is why you're going to get it. So it's going to be a very passionate month on the romance factor for you. Option number 3. But it's going to be romantic in regards to you finally grabbing your truth, your passion, what you want, who you want, how you want. Void of what anybody might think about it. We got, look, surrender, denial. Look at this. This Venus in retrograde is going to be bringing about time to take those masks off. Surrender to passion. Told you about to have you the most passionate. Of all the different piles I've done so far, this is the most passionate. And then surrender defensiveness. So stop being on the defense. You know, stop having your guards up, especially with the wrong people, because you're going to have to constantly go back and fix things that you've messed up, because once again, you done cussed them out, you done verbally, emotionally, mentally abused them, and now, you know, you're feeling bad, you're feeling abandoned, and literally you're doing to people what was done to you, and you're getting the results of what was done to you. These people don't want to be closer to you, they want to run away. So you want to be, you know, careful of being extra defensive. Surrender to the passion that's coming in from this person or this source that's trying to give it to you that you really want, because you want it, and surrender your denial about that. So that's what I have for you, option number 3. So you all let me know how you felt about this reading in the comment section below. How did this reading resonate for you? Did this reading resonate for you? And if you'd like to book a private reading, coaching, same day read, walk and read, priority reading, become a patron of mine where I have a plethora of extra readings and all that other good stuff. I want you to check that pinned comment below, as well as the description box below. And remember, go towards, you know, the other end of this video and look at your sun sign, moon sign, Venus sign, as well as what is it? Sun, moon, Venus, and rising. And let's get into the 4th option of this very in-depth reading. Option number 4. Let's get into it. How will Venus in retrograde impact you? What challenges will you have to deal with? Option number 4. How will Venus in retrograde impact? Option number 4. Something dealing with family. Option number 4. How would Venus in retrograde impact? Option number 4. How will Venus in retrograde impact? Option number 4. Give me 2 more. How will Venus... Too many. 2 more. How will Venus in retrograde impact? Option number 4. Venus in retrograde. You want more impact. Option number 4. What challenges you need to overcome? 3 of Cups in the reverse. There's a lot of overindulgences that you might have been doing, or this is what you need to kind of be on the lookout for. Too many overindulgences. Option number 3. How will Venus retrograde impact Venus retrograde impact? Option number 4. Venus in retrograde impact. Option number 4. Okay. We got toil and labor. Option number 4, there's a need for you to focus. And I feel like Venus in retrograde is going to bring that to the forefront. Most notably, there's a need for you to focus. There's a heavy emphasis on social and pleasure, but not enough emphasis on what matters, what the needs you need to be watching out for. So how will Venus in retrograde impact option number 4? Universe, how will Venus in 2 cards in retrograde? Okay, option number 4 we need to work on the most. We have ancient wisdom. For some of you, it's about listening, you know, listening to spirit when spirit tells you you need to back away from something and trusting it. How will Venus in retrograde impact option number 4? Give me 2 cards. How will Venus in retrograde impact option? Also, you want to watch out. You might be dealing with pregnancy. Option number 4. Or there's a chance for pregnancy. Calling in your soulmate. Let's see. How would Venus in retrograde? 2 cards. Venus in retrograde. Okay. Hiding your true self. There's a need for you to be real and honest with yourself. There's a destructive energy I'm picking up on too, like something kind of chaotic. You're just kind of all over the place and at the nick of time. Oh, option number 4. How would Venus in retrograde impact option number 4? How would Venus in retrograde impact? Give me one more. Option number 4. We got higher power. Yeah, your best defense with everything that's going to be coming out with Venus in retrograde, option number 1, or option number 4 rather, it's going to be you really connecting to your higher power during this time, because there's a lot of scattered energy that I'm picking up on right now that needs to be concentrated. So universe, thank you for the channel messages. How will Venus in retrograde impact option number 4? What do they need to know? Give me 2 cards. Venus in retrograde impact option number 4. Need to know. Or how would they resolve? Give me one more card. Boom. Surrender to joy. You could be someone who worries a lot. Worries a lot about things that you have confirmation on, but you don't trust it to grow. Yeah, there's a lot of conflicted energy I'm feeling with this particular pile. So let's see. What will Venus in retrograde bring towards you? How will it impact you? We have imprisonment. You're currently feeling trapped or stuck. It could be in regards to a relationship. 2 + 9 = 11. So it could be in regards to a relationship or somebody, you know, that you regard as, you know, maybe your twin, your soulmate. But you're feeling trapped and stuck in a relationship. This could be even work, you know. It's like you feel like, where am I going to go? Venus in retrograde, it's definitely going to bring about feelings of, you know, feeling trapped and stuck in a partnership that you want out from. We have gift. Someone will be gifting you something, just like what option number, was it 3 or 2? There was a gift coming to them. Or this is more so like emotional gift. So, you know, you could be gifted with peace, or you're finally doing the work on yourself, which is once again going to lead towards, you know, less stress, more joy, sudden wealth. Look at that. Number 11. So sudden wealth coming from a love source, or 1 + 1 = 2. Even we could break it down to that, coming from a partnership. 777, maybe you're going to be, you know, earning a lot of money soon, or winning a lot of money soon. But definitely Venus in retrograde, I feel like though there's a lot of scattered energy, this is mostly about you and yourself. So I don't feel like the changes or the things that's coming is going to impact anything outside of your personal world and your personal space. And then we have coffin. Venus in retrograde, 9 + 1 = 10. Something's coming to a finality. Something's coming to an end. You might even be losing a loved one. during Venus in retrograde. You know, somebody's transitioned on, but something's coming to an end in order to give way to better. And it's Venus in retrograde is going to be challenging you to walk through that new door. So getting yourself organized and walking through the door. We have the Three of Swords that came out in the reverse. So you're pulling yourself out of heartbreak. Option number 3 or option number 4. You're pulling yourself out of heartbreak, or you could be trapped by heartbreak and you're going to be pulling yourself out because Venus in retrograde is going to be bringing this to the forefront. We have the Nine of Cups that came out in the upright. So I'm seeing you very satisfied, confident, and feeling proud. So Venus in retrograde, I feel like this is going to be getting you more organized, because right now I feel a very scattered energy, but it's going to be, your challenge is it's going to be hedging you towards more organization. You have the Ace of Wands that came out in the upright. So a lot of, you might be working on a passion project, or you feel very inspired with the Nine of Wands. I'm sorry, with the Ace of Wands that came out in the upright. I see you feeling very inspired. You know, energies are colliding. You might be collaborating with people, but you're definitely working towards things that you want to work towards again. We have the Six of Swords that came out. I feel like, I don't feel like there's travel coming up for you, but there's some type of mental, you're allowing yourself to wander again. You're allowing yourself to be creative. You're allowing yourself to kind of let go of control a bit. Yeah, this is probably the most positive pile or option that I did all day, y'all. Where this is definitely more so about growth, taking chances, taking a leap of faith, and you being ready for that. And then we have the Page of Cups in the reverse. So I feel like with the Page of Cups, it's like putting down old things, putting down childish things in order to grow and have the new. So Venus in retrograde is going to be a very enriching spirit time for you, even though a lot of, you know, a lot of it that I've looked up with Venus in retrograde, it sounds a lot like Mercury in retrograde, where it's like, oh my goodness, you're gonna have this happen and that happen, it's gonna go wrong. But for you, I'm not seeing anything go wrong. I'm seeing you finally walk into the power of what this retrograde is going to be, bring it to the light. It's like you're not going to be stubborn. And honestly, Venus in retrograde doesn't have to be like that. Even with the other piles, for anybody that I picked up on, that's only what's going to happen if they continue, you know, if they're in stubborn energy, if they're in the energy of, I don't want to change, I want this thing to happen, I want it my way, I don't want to, you know, compromise. But you, option number 4, you're ready to make whatever changes that need to be made, whatever you need to work on. You're tired of the scattered energy. Truth be told, somebody's going to be apologizing to you, or no, not apologize. Somebody's going to be revealing a deep truth towards you. This feels like it could be an ex, or it could be a family member, most notably a sister. Come to the edge. You're going to be taking more leaps of faith. You could be letting go of a job during this Venus in retrograde. You know, taking more chances, and you're taking chances without the promise of it being successful. For some of you, you're making a business decision and you got like maybe a couple thousand to your name and that's it. But you're taking that leap of faith, that chance, because it's like, I know this is going to work out for me. We have Milk and Honey, and look, you know it's going to work out for you. 5 + 1 = 6. So something that, you know, you're protected by your angels. You are fully protected, so there's nothing for you to worry about. Option number 4, if you've been worried about anything. Yeah, 3 + 6 = 9. You're going to be taking a leap of faith by yourself. And somebody's going to be apologizing to you, or not just that, telling you something super deep very soon, within the next 3 weeks. But definitely during Venus retrograde, whenever you're watching this. Or, you know, if you're watching this down the line sometime, you know. We have past life relationship very soon, and playfulness. So you got 2 things going on. Somebody from your past life romantically is going to be coming towards you, and making amends, or, you know, definitely with this truth serum that's coming out. This is happening very soon. So within the next 2 weeks. And I do pick up that you're going to be dating someone very soon too. So this very soon is twofold. Very soon is for this past life and for this playfulness. You're going to be dating, and I feel like you're definitely manifesting in a stable partnership with somebody if you aren't already in a relationship. So let's see, what else will Venus in retrograde bring up for you? We have sacrifices. This is about discipline. See, I told you, getting yourself together, organizing. You're going to have to sacrifice certain things in order to have the things that you want. We have triumph of lies. And we have I won't cry for you. So I feel like option number 4, you may have pity partied a lot in your lifetime or made a lot of excuses. It's time for you to stop making these excuses. That's what I'm getting with that. Triumph of lies. You may have lied to yourself a lot. Venus in retrograde is going to be bringing back some of these things for you. So old instances will be popping up for you, but it's because it's for you to do better. It's time for you to do better. It's time for you to, you know, see better, think better, be better. And Venus in retrograde is going to have you working on that. And you're going to fare the best because you're finally ready to do the work that you're being shown. We have, look, creativity. So you're going to be very creative during Venus in retrograde, collaborating. I told you, pregnancy for some of you all, or new relationship for some of you all. And we have slow and steady. So take your time, allow yourself time. Don't put yourself on a timetable. That's what I'm getting with that one. We have surrender your addictions. This is about getting disciplined. Surrender to the wisdom of your body. Take care of yourself. Look, take care of yourself. You're going to be putting your health in the forefront during Venus in retrograde. And then we have surrender to wonder and awe. Once again, come to the edge. Take the leap of faith. Go on the fool's journey. Have faith. Stop being so rigid. Allow yourself to just take the leaps that you need to take in order to see what it develop into. That's what I'm getting for you with Venus in retrograde. So this is going to be a very good Venus in retrograde for you. It's a lot about, you know, getting your whole life together, and you're going to take that leap. You're going to do it. That's what I'm getting with that. And because of that, other doors are going to be open because you're listening. You're going to your higher power, and your higher power definitely wants you to, you know, to pray, to speak, to get in energy with it. So that's what I have for you. Option number 4. So you all let me know how you felt about that in the comment section below. How did this reading resonate for you? Did this reading resonate for you? Let me know. Let me know. If you'd like to book a private reading, coaching, a same-day read, a walk-in read, a priority reading, I want you to check that pinned comment below as well as the description box below. Become a patron of mine where I do exclusive readings just for my patrons. I want you to check that pinned comment below as well as the description box below. Follow me on my second YouTube channel as well as my Zodiac channel that I'm doing right now. I don't know if it's going to stay, but follow me there. And follow me across the web at wanderingsparrow.com as well as Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at wanderingsparrow. Now, let's get into the second portion, the very, very other in-depth portion. Make sure you're watching for your sun sign, your moon sign, your Venus, as well as your rising. How will Venus in retrograde? So we're going to break it down for the signs. How will Venus in retrograde affect your sign? We're going to start with Capricorn and end with Sagittarius. How will Venus in retrograde affect the Capricorn universe? How will Venus in retrograde affect the Capricorn? We have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Be careful not to make any random, sudden deals. You know, you might find yourself like really interested in something, you know, kind of off the cuff. Capricorn, like I kind of see you looking at shiny new things and going, ooh, you might want to, you know, think on it. If it's not something that you want in another week to 2 weeks to 3 weeks or in February, then it's not a necessity. So also watch on spending, Capricorn. That's what I'm getting for you. So let's see. Aquarius, how will Venus in retrograde affect the Aquarius? Let's see. Aquarius, let's see. So your love life is going to be most impacted. I feel like it's like you're almost getting into a relationship. So I do feel like there's going to be somebody that you are talking to or someone that you get involved with. But it's like an almost relationship. We got the King of Pentacles that came out in the upright. Might be things that you need to resolve with an earth sign, or there's an almost relationship with an earth sign. We have the Page of Cups in the reverse. This person is still immature. There's a great need of maturity on the both of your ends. And we have the Six of Wands. I see you being very popular during Venus in retrograde. People are going to be watching you, keeping their eye out on you. and interacting with you, as well as the people, the romance interest energy that's coming up. I feel like this is energy of someone who's watching you and keeping tabs on you. So in regards to your love life, there's old energies still kind of like orbiting and blocking, and then there's new energies that's trying to start up, but there's a lot of need for growth and maturity. So let's see, Pisces, how will Venus in retrograde affect the Pisces? Venus in retrograde. We have the Ace of Cups, and we have the Three of Pentacles. I see things going very well for you in your love life with self, and you're embarking on a new love, as well as with work. There's a lot of great things that's coming together for you with work, Pisces. Or you're going to be, or you love what you do during this retrograde, or you're going to be going to a company where you're finally working in your dream job. It's all coming together. It's making sense. Things that you've, you know, worked on. And this is going to be a very creative month for you too, Pisces. I mean, like, you're going to be in high artistic energy this month. So let's see, Aries. How will Venus in retrograde affect the Aries? How will Venus in retrograde affect the Aries? Lots of communication with the King of Swords. Lots of communication. I see you being direct and assertive, Aries. I see something about a lover. You're going to be direct and assertive with a particular love interest. Things are going to come together with this person. Give me more information. How will Venus in retrograde fare for the Aries? Seven of Pentacles in reverse. I see you uninvesting your time in, you're telling people off during Venus in retrograde. You're being very assertive, very direct. You're uninvesting yourself. Look at that. Letting go of the heartbreak. Three of Swords in the reverse. Letting go of the heartbreak. Moving on, bossing up. Getting rid of things that don't suit you. That's what I have for you, Aries. So let's see. Who's next? Taurus. How will Venus in retrograde affect the Taurus universe? That's the Fool card. How will Venus in retrograde affect the Taurus? We have the Ace of Swords. I keep dropping these cards. Where'd the other card go? I keep dropping my cards everywhere. There we go. And then we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. Taurus, you're going to be slowed down a bit. I feel like you might have been on autopilot of doing, thinking later. I feel like you're going to be slow to act, quick to think. But ultimately, I see you taking new leaps of faith, brand new beginnings. But you're going to be smarter about these brand new beginnings this time around. You're not going to let, you know, the novelty of something get you so wrapped into it that you don't pay attention to the logistics of it, or you don't get the logistics of it together. So I see you slowing down, you know, being a lot smarter in regards to your decisions, and ultimately being a lot more successful in the long run, especially heading into the new year. Let's see, Gemini. How will Venus in retrograde affect the Gemini? How will Venus in retrograde affect the Gemini? Knight of Cups in the upright. Nine of Venus in retrograde is going to bring about romance for you, Gemini. This is going to be the end of singleness for you. There's a romantic interest that's coming towards you. I'm feeling heavy on the fire sign now. Heavy, heavy, heavy on the fire sign. That's Aries, Sagittarius, or, goodness, I'm blanking. Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Very heavy on the Aries energy. And then secondary Leo, in regards to what's coming towards you in love. You definitely have, high emphasis on a romance, a commitment. Let's see, Venus in retrograde for the Leo. It's coming towards Leo. Venus in retrograde for the Leo. It's coming towards Leo. Four of Cups, Leo, I've seen you ignore things, ignore people. You're kind of going to go in isolation mode during Venus in retrograde, Leo. That's what Venus in retrograde is going to bring towards you. Six of Pentacles in the upright. I see you're going to be doing a lot of philanthropy during this Venus in retrograde. And you're going to be kind of going into isolation mode, doing your own thing. We have the Eight of Cups in the reverse. You're going to be very emotionally sensitive or very emotionally tapped in, tuned in. And then the Knight of Wands in the reverse. I'm seeing you, once again, kind of be slower to action. Instead of working out of carnal pleasure, you're going to be working out of your emotions a lot during this time frame. Leo. I think I skipped Cancer, so I'm going to go back to Cancer. Cancer, how will Venus in retrograde affect the Cancer? How will Venus in retrograde affect the Cancer? We have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. It's going to cause you to slow down a bit. Cancer, in regards to you may have been working too hard, taking a bit of a break. For some of you, there may be job loss, unfortunately, or you could be quitting. But I'm seeing you take a bit of a break. Give me one more. How will Venus in retrograde affect the Cancer? Venus in retrograde affect the Cancer. What's that? Six of Cups in the reverse. Letting go of friendships. You're done working hard on things that don't serve you. This Venus in retrograde, you're going to stop working, you know, working to keep or working to have things that don't serve you, people who don't deserve you, friendships that aren't reciprocating. So you're continuing to distance your energy and you're finding your own path, your own way. All right, let's get into Virgo. Universe, thank you for the channel messages. How will Venus in retrograde affect the Virgo? How will Venus retrograde affect the Virgo? Ooh. Seven of Swords, conniving energy. Wow, Seven of Wands. Virgo, there's a lot of lies surrounding you, and there's going to be a lot of deceit surrounding you during this Venus in retrograde. I see you fighting off a lot of things, fighting for peace of mind. There's a lot of facades too that you have to, you know, just let go of. But there's a lot of faulty and manipulative energies around you, so beware. And I see you, for those of you that's working in your higher vibration, I see you fighting these things off. So there's going to be a lot of challenges in regards to keeping vultures away. And for those of you that isn't quite yet working in your higher vibration, you know, this is a call for you to definitely, because this deceit you're attracting directly with your energy, and you're trying to fight it off, but you're losing this battle. Give me one more for the Virgo. How will Venus in retrograde affect the Virgo? How will Venus? Eight of Wands. Something's coming towards you fast. There's travel also. You'll be traveling during Venus in retrograde, Virgo. It feels like a vacation. So some type of vacation trip. But definitely, you know, there's deceitful energy. So you want to be aware, because there's some people that you need to protect yourself against, or you need to protect yourself against yourself. Also, that walking in that truth, Virgo. Venus in retrograde is going to bring out a lot of truth. It's going to be up to you to walk in that truth. So let's see. Libra. How will Venus in retrograde affect the Libra universe? We have Nine of Wands that came out. And we have the Four of Swords. You're being called to sit down. Take a break. You've come across a lot of challenge, or Venus in retrograde will be very challenging for you. Very hard. It's like it's a lot of physical labor coming up. And it's going to be a need for you to rest, or you will be forced to take a rest because of, you know, recent physical, you know, exhaustion that you might be dealing with. So it's time for you to take a break. You know, there's some exhaustion, and the universe is definitely trying to get you to just kind of, you know, not continue on in this way, expending all your energy. So let's see, how will Venus in retrograde affect What are we on? Scorpio. How does Venus in retrograde affect the Scorpio? We have the Page of Wands in the reverse. We have the King of Cups in the upright. Very passionate. You're going to be working at your very highest emotional vibration, love vibration. You're putting down, it's like you've daydreamed enough about the things that you want, and you're finally going after them with that King of Cups, Scorpio. Five of Swords. So I kind of feel like you're going to be isolating your energy a bit with the Five of Swords in the upright in order to get done, you know, the things that you've always been dreaming about, thinking about, but you've had too many distractions around you. So you're going to definitely be taking, you know, charge when it comes to, you know, attacking, you know, your dreams, your life, your work, the things that you want to work on with this King of Cups. And also there is some sort of water energy coming towards you in regards to love. It's going to be a King of Cups. This person's going to be a little bit older than you, very well stable, emotionally stable. There's going to be a bit of codependent energy for the two of you all, but this is somebody, you know, lover, romance of a lifetime type of energy, or definitely a long time. And let us end it out with our last one, Sagittarius. So Venus in retrograde for the Sagittarius. What will Venus in retrograde? How will it affect the Sagittarius? How will Venus in retrograde affect the Sagittarius? We got the Page of Swords. There's things that need to be said. I see you expressing yourself, but you're being a lot kinder and softer with your approach. Two of Swords. There's going to be a huge decision for you to make. What is this about? Six of Swords. So you might find yourself being called to make decisions more precisely. There's no room for you to be really indecisive. I see you being a lot softer with how you speak, just in general, with that 10 of, or the Page of Swords. And then with the Six of Swords, I see you moving on from things, people, even for some of you, this is school or a job that just doesn't appreciate you. It doesn't get you anymore. It's not working out for you. Give me more messages. How will Mercury, how will Venus in retrograde impact the Sagittarius? Nine of Cups in the upright. Look at that. A lot of Swords energy. So you could be dealing with some air sign energy. That's Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Knight of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. You're going to be very balanced. It's like I see you standing firm, being assertive, but you're doing it in a nicer approach. You're going to have a lot more, you know, contentment and a lot of balance during this retrograde. And it's going to cause you to make choices. I get it now. Choice to, you know, either stay in the mix with people, be that, you know, crusader, or just say F it and let people, you know, live their own life and just do. I am picking up travel for you, Sagittarius. There is travel for you, even with the Six of Swords, but you're leaving things behind that no longer suit you. And there's going to be a lot of social, you know, social activities, a lot of socializing coming up for you during Venus in retrograde, Sagittarius. All right, you all. So that was a long, in-depth reading. You all let me know how you felt about that in the comment section below. How did the reading resonate for you? Did it resonate for you? Did you like the reading? If you'd like to book a private reading, Coaching Saturday Read, Walk and Read Priority Reading, become a patron of mine, my second YouTube, or a workshop when I get my short workshops going, check that pinned comment below, as well as the description box below. Follow me on the web at wanderingsparrow.com, or on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at wanderingsparrow. Whew. All right, y'all. I am tired. But that was fun. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you all on the next one. Peace and blessings, beautiful people. Goodbye.